Hello, everyone, and welcome to another interesting episode brought to you by Fieldwork Africa. My name is Miriam Ekong, and right here we have an amazing guest. His name is Ebenezer Rahim. Welcome to Fieldwork Africa podcast.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, it's a pleasure to have you here. Ebenezer Rahim here is an expert in monitoring and evaluation, and he's joining us today to share his knowledge on monitoring and evaluation, what it is, the core concepts involved in it, and why it is important. Thank you so much for watching this video brought to you by Fieldwork Africa. Fieldwork Africa is the leading market and social research company based in Africa. With over 20 years of experience in data collection and a diverse team of skilled professionals, we are your best option for collecting data in Africa. We are specialized in the collection of both qualitative and quantitative data. We are also flexible as we are willing to move down to the rural and urban areas in Africa and also collect primary and secondary data. Our main objective is to help our clients develop successful businesses with the use of research as a tool for decision making. You can reach out to us personally via our email, that is mail@fieldworkafrica.com, and you can also visit our website www.fieldworkafrica.com for more information. So let's get right into it. Ebenezer, when we talk about monitoring and evaluation, what exactly does it mean?
Thank you very much for your question. Monitoring and evaluation are two different terms. They are distinct, although they are complementary. That is why they join them together, monitoring and evaluation. Now, what does monitoring mean? Monitoring involves the ongoing collection and analysis of data during the implementation phase of a project, while evaluation is the overall assessment, the impact, and the efficiency of a program intervention or a project. Now, while monitoring comes first in any study, evaluation is the overall. It comes after monitoring. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your explanation as you broke that down. Now moving on to the next one. Why is monitoring and evaluation important?
One, accountability. Now, we call them stakeholders. Who are the stakeholders? We have UNICEF, you have USAID, United States Agency for International Development. What do? These are stakeholders. They are interested. These are people that are interested in the outcome of your intervention. They want to know how far have we come with the funding we have provided. Is this particular project sustainable? The out of school program, the food canteen program, the malaria consultant program. So they want to know if actually what they have invested in the intervention actually worth it, and after withdrawing their funds, will they be sustainable? So that's accountability. Improve decision making. If I go as a monitoring expert and evaluation expert, I conduct all the analysis, I come back to the stakeholders, I say, see, we have noticed that 54% mortality rate is common within pregnant women because of malaria before the intervention of treated nets. Now with your treated net intervention, the mortality rate of pregnant women has reduced from 34% to 10%. That's impact, improved decision making. It actually means that your idea, your initiative, intervention to provide mosquito nets en masse is actually working. Learning and improvement. Monitoring and evaluation, if you notice, is always for a period. It's periodical. 1 year, 2 years, 3 years. In that period, you make mistakes and then you go back to correct them. You make mistakes, you go back to correct them. Why? Because it is not at once that you get all of your goals achieved. At times you will plan to meet this target and you not meet up to the target. So you go back to the drawing board. You correct it, and that's the whole essence of monitoring and evaluation.
Okay. Thank you very much for how you explained that and broke that down. Now moving on to the next question.
Thank you.
Can you share what the major components of M&E are?
Major components of M&E, just basically indicators. And now indicators have to be smart. What does it mean to be smart? It has to be what? It has to be measurable. It has to be unique. It has to be time bound. It has to be relative. So that's indicators. Another one, you have the data collection methods. We have quantitative, we have qualitative, and we have the desk research, which is very, very important because as far as monitoring and evaluation is concerned, you are not expected to draw your conclusions from just one source. That's data triangulation. You must use these three sources, where you use the desk review, you use the qual, and you use the quant. We also have baseline data, which is a component of M&E. Baseline data in the sense that what has been done or what was done before you started your M&E implementation, which has to be, for example, let's say malaria consumption program. A baseline data could be 54% mortality rate before they started sharing mosquito nets. Now this 54% mortality rate in pregnant women is what will drive wherever international organization to start providing mosquito nets, treated nets. And now you come back after the M&E has been done to say, okay, before you started this initiative, 54% mortality rate pregnant women, and now that you have started this initiative, it has gone down to 20%. So that's the importance of baseline data. We also have monitoring plan. Your monitoring plan is just a guide, like an outline of what you will do from time to time. In January we will collect data, in February we are going to submit reports and all of that.
Okay, thank you so much for your explanation.
You're welcome.
Now, while you were explaining, you mentioned how M&E can come into play, and I think the example you used is the let's say the mosquito net initiative. Could you also bring out like another detailed example of how M&E can be put into practice?
M&E is useful in our day-to-day activities. Apart from this malaria consultant I mentioned, I also mentioned out of school students. That's most likely is an UNICEF project whereby you provide books, you provide textbooks, you build schools for students that are out of school. There's also the school canteen project whereby you feed poor kids. We also have the COVID-19 and we have the HIV. There are so many instances where monitoring and evaluation come into play. You have the climate change and the environmental health hazards and so on and so forth. So M&E is basically in our everyday life.
And from what you've mentioned, M&E is essential for tracking progress, assessing impact, and to ensure accountability. And M&E also requires very clear objectives and indicators that are measurable, and also effective data collection methods, just like the triangulation method you mentioned. And lastly, M&E provides organizations with the tools to learn, adapt, and maximize their impact.
Exactly.
So whether you are managing a small community project or a large-scale initiative, investing in a robust M&E system is a step towards achieving sustainable and meaningful outcomes. For more information as to what M&E is and how you can implement M&E in your ventures, please visit our website, that's www.fieldworkafrica.com. And also don't forget to like this video, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more content like this. Thank you so much for watching this video right to the very end, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.